Have you ever wondered why we experience seasons? Many people believe that Earth's seasons happen because our planet moves closer to the sun in the summer and farther away in the winter. It sounds logical, right? If you're closer to a fire, you feel warmer. If you step away, you feel cooler. But guess what? That's not why we have seasons. The real reason we have seasons is because of Earth's axial tilt, the way our planet leans as it orbits the sun. In this video, we'll break it all down in a way that will completely change how you see the world. By the end, you'll understand why seasons occur, why some regions don't experience them the same way, and how this affects life on Earth. So, sit back, hit that like button, and let's unravel the mystery of the seasons together. Before we talk about the tilt, let's first understand how Earth moves through space. Earth's path around the sun is not a perfect circle, but an ellipsean oval-shaped orbit. However, it's so close to being circular that the difference between Earth's closest and farthest points from the sun is only about 5 million kilometers out of a total distance of 150 million kilometers. That's just a 3% variation, not enough to cause drastic temperature changes. Here's something surprising. Earth is actually closer to the sun in January and farther away in July. If seasons were about distance, winter would be in July and summer would be in January. But we know that's not the case. The seasons must be caused by something else, and that something is Earth's tilt. Now, let's talk about the real game changer, Earth's tilt. Earth's 23.5 due 4 axial tilt. Imagine a spinning top. Earth is like a tilted top, always leaning 23.5 degrees relative to its orbit around the sun. This tilt never changes as Earth moves around. The sun it always points in the same direction, toward the North Star. Why this tilt causes seasons? As Earth orbits, different parts of the planet receive more or less direct sunlight at different times of the year. This is what actually creates the seasons. In June, the northern hemisphere tilts toward the sun. More direct sunlight equals warmer temperatures, summer. In December, the northern hemisphere tilts away from the sun. Less direct sunlight, cooler temperatures equals winter. Meanwhile, the southern hemisphere experiences the opposite seasons at the same time. Okay. But why does this change in sunlight matter? Why does tilting toward the sun make it hotter, and tilting away make it colder? Direct versus indirect sunlight. When the sun is higher in the sky, it shines directly down on the surface. The energy is concentrated over a small area, making it hotter, just like a flashlight pointed straight at a table. When the sun is lower in the sky, its rays spread out, covering a larger area with less intensity. This makes it cooler, like tilting the flashlight sideways. Longer versus shorter days. In summer, the sun stays in the sky longer, providing more time to heat up the land and oceans. In winter, days are shorter, giving Earth less time to absorb heat, making it colder. NASA satellite data confirms this. Satellites measuring Earth's energy intake show that sunlight is strongest during summer months, even though the total energy from the sun remains constant. The changing sunlight creates 4 key points in Earth's yearly cycle: the solstices and equinoxes. Summer solstice, June 21, the longest day of the year. In the northern hemisphere, the sun is directly overhead at the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 due 4n. Winter solstice, December 21, the shortest day of the year. The sun is directly overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 due 4s. Autumn equinox, September 21. Spring equinox, March 21. Earth's tilt is neutral, meaning day and night are equal everywhere. This marks the transition between summer and winter. No matter where you live, these 4 events shape the rhythm of life on Earth. How different regions experience seasons. Polar regions, Arctic, Antarctic, experience 6 months of daylight and 6 months of darkness. The sun never sets in summer and never rises in winter. The tropics, near the equator, get nearly the same amount of sunlight year-round. Instead of summer and winter, they have wet and dry seasons. Temperate zones, most of North America, Europe, Asia, have 4 distinct seasons because of the large difference in sunlight angles throughout the year. The impact of seasons on life. Agriculture, food production farmers rely on seasonal cycles for planting and harvesting. Climate change is shifting traditional growing seasons. Weather. Climate. Monsoons, hurricanes, and droughts are all influenced by seasonal patterns. Animal, plant life. Animals migrate, hibernate, or adapt to seasonal shifts. Trees shed leaves in autumn and bloom in spring. So, what have we learned? Seasons are caused by Earth's tilt, not by its distance from the sun. Sunlight angles and day length determine temperature changes. Different regions experience seasons in unique ways. Seasons impact everything from climate to agriculture to animal behavior. Favorite season? Comment below.